Alright, so I kind of feel like I had to make this video because, like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, legit, it's like, what the hell? Like, what? The Athletic just put Nick Suzuki at ninth position for the worst contract in the NHL. And this just made me realize how much Nick Suzuki is underrated in this fucking league. I mean, when we are hearing people talk on TV, like analysts and shit, we realize that they don't value Nick Suzuki that much in the rankings of the NHL, and I don't really get why, because Nick Suzuki's been absolutely insane. Maybe it's because he's a Habs player and Habs prospects tends to be not really good, or is it because he was with Vegas and now with Montreal? I have no idea, but like, it's getting out of hand, cause like Nick Suzuki's a beast. He's 22-year old. He's almost 23. And this year, in one of the worst team in the history of the National Hockey League, at 22 years old, he got 61 points in 82 games, 21 goal, 40 assists. He was a minus 29. But have you seen the Canadians play? To make that good of an impression when everything is collapsing around you shows how good this guy is. He was on a shit team, one of the worst teams have to ever play in this fucking league, and he still put up 61 points. Do you know how insane that is? As a fucking 22-year-old, as a fucking center too, because like centers tends to develop a little bit later, but like 61 points, man. 61 points. He played a half the fucking season with some shitty players because Caulfield was in fucking Laval because they didn't know how to make him play good. And Tyler Toffoli was injured half the season, and when he got back, he fucking got traded. He was playing with Gallagher, who only had one fucking hand for half the season, and he was playing with fucking Josh Anderson, who can't fucking hit the net. And he still put up 61 points. 61. And for the minus 29, he averaged like 21 minutes of ice time every fucking night. And the Canadians were getting scored fucking 8 goals a night because like all their fucking defenders and goalkeepers were fucking injured. So yeah, that's why he looks like he plays poor defense, but like it's just because the Habs are shit. Because I can guarantee you, by the way he played in the fucking playoffs last year, he can defend. He really can. And yeah, that's another thing. Do you know any fucking players that bring their team to the Stanley Cup final at the first as a first line center at fucking 21-year old? People seem to forget about that. He was the leading scorer for the Abs when they went to the Stanley Cup final. He was almost a point per game in those playoffs. He scored some big goals in the fucking Western Conference final. He scored some big goals in the Stanley Cup final too. And like even Austin Matthews haven't done that yet. Like, do you realize how stupid you guys are? Like, legit, it makes me mad. And if you compare with other players that are legit talked about like they are superstars, like fucking Nico Hischier, who was drafted the same year that Nick Suzuki was. He's a bit older, but they were drafted the same year. He had 60 points in 70 games. But my man was playing with way better players, even though the Devils weren't that good this season. He was playing with way better players than Nick Suzuki was. He wasn't playing in the worst team in the league, and he wasn't playing in one of the worst in NHL history, even though the Devils weren't that good. And for Pierre-Luc Dubois, it's even worse. He was playing on a line Half the season he played with Kyle Connor, and half the rest of the season he played with fucking Shifley and Wheeler. And my man, who's known as a superstar, got less points than Suzuki. He had 60 in 81. It's pretty much the same actually, but he's 2 years older, and he was playing with fucking Blake Wheeler and Mark Shifley. And he's recognized as a superstar. How is Suzuki not a superstar then? Explain this to me. How is he overpaid? This guy hasn't even hit his prime yet. If you will have swapped Pierre-Luc Dubois and Nick Suzuki, and if Nick Suzuki was playing on the line with Mark Shifley, Blake Wheeler, or even Kyle Connor, I can guarantee you that Nick Suzuki would have had at least a point per game. At least a point per game. So yeah, Nick Suzuki is not overpaid. He's really underrated, and he's gonna show you all that he's really one heck of a player, and that he's going to have an amazing career. It's been your boy Tropical Chill. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.